Up next on UBC, brought to you by...
Keep the lights on. Use Airtel Money to pay for all your Yaka bills conveniently. Open the My Airtel app to buy Yaka units. Airtel Money. Simple, secure, borderless.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the best of the good life. I'm Drago, and we're coming to you straight from the incredible Hammam Spa and Saloon. Now, Hammam Spa and Saloon is located at Fairway Hotel. All right, I usually do this, yeah? I read out their numbers, just in case you need to come out and do a booking and enjoy some of their services and get these incredible services with the ladies, the pedicure, the manicure, the ones that love to get their nails polished, the ones that love the body scrub, the back massage, man, to mention but a few. Okay, now, you can contact them on these numbers. The first one is 041 4671 775. I repeat that again, 041 4671 775. I think that's a landline. Then the second number is, this is Airtel. Call them on 075 502 7205. That is 075 502 7205. Hammam Spa and Saloon. Now you can also contact them on their website, that is www.hammamwellnessspa.com. Now, with that said, I have an incredible guest tonight. These people, originally, their idea and concept comes from Kenya. Now, first of all, I've got to first throw in the facts, you know. According to the World Health Organization, it says globally we have about 1 billion people that are facing eye problems, you know. Some that don't even know that they're experiencing these eye problems, and some that are yet to be worked upon. Now, LAPAIRE Glasses is a company that originally comes from Kenya, and it's here to save you, any brother that is having any sight issues or is not comfortable with their eyes. Now, with me tonight, I have the incredible Esther. Now, Esther is interestingly not Kenyan, but working with Kenya. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay,
Yeah.
So you're the clinic manager
Yes,
here?
please. Yes, I'm the clinic manager in Kampala.
Okay, tell me more about this LAPAIRE glasses.
Yes, so LAPAIRE Glasses originates from Nairobi in Kenya in 2018. And the basis for this origin is because of the struggles that Africans are facing with eye defects. So what happened was that we discovered that, you know, in Africa we have about 550 million people that actually need glasses. Yeah. But among the 550, can you imagine only 1%?
Did you say
550 million Africans. Wow. And among these, only 1% of these have been able to have access to these glasses. Yeah. So there were quite a number of reasons as to why they were not able to access these, and the reasons were varying from you know, expensive glasses to theories that you know, eye care is just expensive. Yes. And then to difficulty in accessibility, costing. So with all these reasons, we thought about an idea that could actually, you know, fix this problem, but also become very affordable for the Africans. So we came up with this brand. And, you know, that's basically how LAPAIRE started, and we've been helping quite a number of people.
There is another, Esther, there is another staggering fact about this. It says, sadly, the state of the eye care in Africa is at an alarming contrast compared to the rest of the world. It says, with 19% of the world's blindness coming from this continent. How true is that? 19%?
Yeah, it's actually true. It's alarming. It's actually alarming. But, you know, with Africans, you know, they have theories that, you know, eye care is for the rich, or eye care is expensive, or I cannot afford it, you get. And there are quite a number of issues, reasons as to why people do need glasses. So, you know, currently, okay, at LAPAIRE, what we've been doing is, you know, to curb these numbers and help many people have access to these services, we introduced free vision tests. So when people walk into our clinics, then they do not get to pay anything for consultation, unlike what they've been experiencing over time, you know, just to ensure that everyone has access to eye care, so that the billions of people, the millions of Africans can actually access this. So we've managed to expand as well to, you know, 7 countries, 14 clinics in those 7 countries, and currently we've been able to test about 50,000 Africans so far, and improve the lives of 35,000.
But most of these numbers come from Kenya, right?
No. So like I said, like I said, we are in 7 countries, you know. So these numbers have been spread out. You know, we can't specifically say they mostly come from Kenya. We're in West Africa and East Africa, you know. So over time, as people get to learn about us, you know, we just have people coming in. So we can't say they are mostly from Kenya. They are spread out across Africa.
Why has Uganda have to be on that list? Why did we have to qualify to be on that list? Yeah,
interesting. So with Uganda, you know that every day we have had to experience these challenges where we go to, you know, an eye health facility, and the consultation fee is crazy. You know, we have people charging up to 100,000 just to see an optometrist, an ophthalmologist, you know. So so when we saw this, we felt the need for Uganda as well, you know. So same with getting the pairs of glasses. You know, they are very, very expensive. Here you find that cheapest glasses, if you want, let's say, photochromic lenses, these are those that protect you from the sun and you know, the rays from the computer. So you find that in Africa, in Uganda, when you walk into these stores, you're likely to be charged about 400,000 for this. But at LAPAIRE, so what we've done is, you know, we said no, if everyone needs to protect their eyes from these kinds of rays, then why not give these glasses to these people at 105, 180,000, so you know, like more affordable lenses. So that's why we came here.
So that's after you've tested them?
The market and seen the struggles of the Africans.
Okay, so accessibility. Interesting. So Esther, tell me, do you have any personal experience that you can relate that perhaps made you work with LAPAIRE? I mean, you even have their glasses. How did you come to work with them?
Yes, I have my own experiences. So my dad, he suffers from you know, eye conditions. You know, he cannot really, you know, read things that are near him, and you know, over time he has had to, you know, get lenses. So what happened is, every time he went to the store, he came back, and you know, when I'm like, oh Dad, how much was that? He would tell me something like, oh, 600,000. So I just believe that glasses were expensive. Same experience for me. I was suffering from headaches and eye strains with time, because I was working on my laptop for very long hours, and I did not know where these headaches were coming from. And you know, I had experiences where I had to go to the health facilities, and I was told that you know, I'm suffering from migraines, or maybe, you know, and no one was really finding the problem. So for me to visit LAPAIRE and you know, get LAPAIREd, that's get myself a pair, and actually see the improvement in my life now, see that I do not have to strain anymore, I do not have to have the headaches anymore, has really changed my life. And so I introduced that to my family as well, that struggles with these conditions, and you know, we've all been able to get glasses without necessarily having to break the bank.
Esther, there is this notion that I told you before we recorded, that people that put on glasses, at times they are looked as, I'm telling you, in some societies are looked as nerds. You know, doesn't look so cool. Somebody might not want to put on glasses because they think it might not look so cool. But you've changed the surface of that. Right here before me, I'm seeing different frames and different styles of glasses. Pass me through this. I mean, what is the inspiration, and how did you come up with these interesting shapes and sizes and styles?
Like we looked into the numbers, they're very high. So what we did is that, whereas people have these notions, we decided to come up with products that
looks cool on me.
Yeah, it actually does. Yeah, it does. So yeah, what we did is we decided to come up with products that were user-friendly, fashionable, things that people were comfortable wearing, such that, when they struggle, they have some style to it, such that, the notion wears out, because the big problem is there, but we have to find ways to actually convince people to take care of the challenges they're experiencing with their eyes. So that's why we decided to come up with these very interesting frames.
This one doesn't have any lens.
Yeah.
It's just for style, swag.
Yeah, so these are demo lenses for the ones that people choose from. Yeah. But depending on your eye condition, we then add the lens that suits your condition.
Yeah. They told me something very interesting, that they're named after cities.
Yes. Yes, they are named after cities.
Do you have Kampala here?
No, Kampala is currently not here, but yeah, we have Kampala, we have Nairobi.
Show me Nairobi. Do you have Nairobi here?
Mogadishu.
This is Mogadishu.
Yes, that's...
And they're actually written on the sides.
Yeah, no, so on the sides we have the LAPAIRE logo. It's a very small logo, but that's not necessarily the naming of the lens. So but why we did this is just to ensure that we have an African touch to our glasses, such that they resonate with the kind of market that we are trying to help. Yeah,
that's interesting. Who came up with this idea of naming glasses after cities?
So the idea was invented by our CEO, Mr. Jerome LAPAIRE, and then the naming was done by our head of expansion in East Africa. She's called Roslyn Chilonzo. So she did the naming, and that's how we came up with all the names. Okay, so Esther, I heard that you came with an optometrist. It's really hard to pronounce, isn't it? Yes, people struggle with the word. But an eye doctor. Yes. And I'm very much hoping to be speaking with her after this commercial break. But we're very excited about LAPAIRE, emerging with us and working with us. And I think it's going to be an incredible experience. Exactly. That's our goal, to ensure that, we are the go-to eyewear brand in Africa, to ensure that people have access to these services without necessarily breaking the bank. Okay. Yeah. So now we're going to take a break, and when we return, I'm going to be having a conversation with an incredible lady who is an optometrist. I hope I pronounced it that right. She's an eye doctor who is going to tell me more about your eye problems. So stick around if you need to have some information to do with that field. Don't go anywhere. This is Chilling. And good evening. Welcome back to the best of the good life. I'm Drago, and this is Chilling. Now, in case you're just joining us, today it was such a special day. I had to fly in people from Kenya. It was that fancy. I had to fly in people from Kenya, and also perhaps had a conversation with one of our own, Esther, who is the country manager of LAPAIRE Glasses. Now, LAPAIRE Glasses, it's a social enterprise that seeks to address eye care problems in Africa. Their mission mainly is to prevent loss of vision, to restore vision, or to, even better yet, rehabilitate, to improve on your eyesight. Now, who is better to have that information from than the incredible Mercy, who is, okay, let me try to pronounce this again, optometrist. I didn't get that wrong. This time I killed it. Welcome to the show, Mercy. Now, I needed to bring in facts about this eye thing, right? Now, one would wonder, if they don't have any eye problem, why do they need to do random checkups? Because you recommend at least once every year, is it? Yeah. Why is it important?
Okay, this is important because there are those other issues that you cannot tell, like you cannot know before you do those tests. So it is just important to do those regular tests. There are those genetic conditions that have to be tested and found out earlier. If that is done in time, then management becomes easy.
Genetic when you're born with?
yeah, you're born with, or maybe they are in your generation.
Which are some of these conditions that
Like-
somebody can be born with?
Okay, there are some like retinitis pigmentosa, there are degenerations in the macula and such. So when someone is born with such conditions and it is not known early enough, then the person is likely to lose their vision without being told in advance or encouraging them to maybe seek advice early enough.
Okay. So what would you recommend is the best way for keeping your eye healthy?
Okay, there are so many ways of keeping your eyes healthy.
Let's start with a natural way.
Okay.
Is there anything like a natural way of keeping your eye healthy?
Yeah, because now naturally you may not using any other thing, like any
Yeah.
other artificial thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you can keep your eyes healthy by having a healthy diet.
Yeah.
That includes fruits, vegetables, fish. This helps like the prevents the oxidation,
Yeah.
which prevents other issues like coming up with other problems that affect eyes. Another thing is you avoid smoking, because, or if you smoking, you quit.
Yeah.
So smoking affects eyes in many ways. It can cause dry eyes. It can cause other degenerations of the macula and other conditions. So it is just important to avoid that. Another thing is when you're using devices like computers, phones, it is good to protect your eyes with glasses that can help just to cut off the radiations, because they are not good to the eyes. Those radiations later on can cause other issues. May cause the dry eyes. It can cause other discomfort and make your work not easy. So it is important for you to protect yourself from that, those radiations. Another thing is to make sure you manage other systemic conditions that you may be having, because like if you have conditions like diabetes and hypertension, they also have a way of affecting eyes, and if you manage them well, then your eyes are likely to be fine.
Okay. How do you know that you've actually started developing an eye issue or an eye problem? How do you tell? What are the telltale signs?
Okay, number one thing is you're likely to have blurry vision. Like maybe at distance your vision is not clear. You're seeing things and they look foggy. Then you find it hard to read sometimes. Sometimes you see things double, like you're seeing a letter and it appears like it has another letter written in it. So it's not appearing normal. Sometimes you see people experience there are things moving. Someone will tell you they're seeing things moving in their eyes, like in their visual field. So that just shows there is something that is wrong. So once you experience this, it's important for you to seek help in time to avoid the problem from progressing without you knowing. If such a thing is found out early, if it's a refractive error, then it can be corrected and your vision goes back to normal and you live a normal life.
Mercy, you look quite young, must I say, for an optometrist. I mean, how long have you been doing this?
I've practiced optometry for 2 years now. I graduated in 2019.
Okay, from Kenya?
Yes.
Okay. How has Uganda been like for you? I mean, working with people around our
It
country.
is fun. It is good working with people who they're speaking a different language. Like
Yeah.
it's just interesting. Yeah, and I feel good when I help them. They get solutions to their eyes and they live happy.
Okay, so what you want to see is somebody living with a smile.
Yes, that is what I want. I want to solve their issues, their eye issues.
The adaptation, how has it been like? Because you studied in Kenya, perhaps you lived there and you're now working here. How has the adaptation been like, besides the language barrier at times?
Okay, Ugandans are friendly. They are they are good. Like blending in was just so easy because I had a team at LAPAIRE who are so friendly. Yeah. So as much as we're working as a team to improve people's vision and their lives, they are also good like to have as family. So it has been easy being Ugandan.
Any favorite food that you like from here?
I actually didn't like katogo at first, but
You
these
didn't
days
like?
I try.
Which-
Those peanuts.
Which type of katogo? Is that
With
matoke
peanuts.
with peanuts?
Yeah.
Why did
But-
you like at first?
Okay, I just don't like it so much, but I eat it sometimes. Okay, it depends with who is giving it to me.
Yeah. And who has prepared it well?
Yeah, I was prepared it well.
Okay, cool. So now this field has come, I believe every field comes with challenges.
Yeah.
Have you faced any?
Yeah, I've faced some. There are people who come in and like I can't handle their cases, and I feel it's just so sad. Yeah, there are conditions that I can't handle, and I have to refer them.
Yeah.
So, and another thing that is that most people come in for the very first time when their problem has really gone so far, like it's so advanced. So it is just important for them to be doing this test because
you know what Esther mentioned earlier is that the accessibility, I mean, most of these services are not so affordable, and other people are even scared of buying glasses because they are very expensive. So it's not that they don't want to, but that accessibility is really hard for them to.
Yeah, and that's why they come in and their errors are so high. I have to ask someone again, are you sure this is how you've been all this time? Because their errors are so high, and when they come in, they really need that help. So LAPAIRE has just been a blessing to many people in Uganda. Yeah, and it is just so good, like having them and solve their issues when they really can't see, and when they put on those glasses and be like, wow, this is what I've been missing.
So
it feels so good.
What about your glasses? How do we name those?
Oh, these ones.
Yeah.
These ones are the frame is called Blawayo. Okay, so mine I got them not because I have any refractive error, but because I use my phone, my computer. So it is just for protection from those, because I don't want to experience the problem before putting them on. That's why I encourage people to always protect their eyes, especially those people working on their screens. They are working like 24 hours on their screens, like that is their daily thing. So it is just important for those people to protect their eyes, because very soon they will have the issues.
Yeah.
You get the headache, they experience the headache, they're on their screens all the time. So it is just important for them to protect
And you
their
should
eyes.
also get the right either glasses or specs, because especially the shades, some people put on shades that don't have UV.
You're right.
And they don't know at the end result you're actually damaging the eyes, because now your pupils become dilated, you know, when you try to reduce the light, because they are now adopting to that. And that, so as a profession, what do you recommend apart from LAPAIRE glasses? Because people are going to to look for these, and I'm sure they will get in touch with these, but as a profession, what is your recommendation if somebody wants to keep their eyes healthy?
Okay, so what I would recommend is, after having done a test, it is important to get the protective glasses, especially if you don't have any other error. And using sunglasses, it is important, very important, for them to have 100% protection from UV, because these are, like you said, they are not helpful. Those ones that are gotten on the streets, they're not helpful at all. So it's important for people to just get them from places that are right for them to protect their eyes.
Okay, I hope that is it. Any other message that you want to pass out to the nation, or anybody that is watching you, especially how to get in touch if they need some of your services?
Okay, in Uganda we are in 3 places. In Kampala here, you can contact us on 0788 61 5349.
Repeat that again.
That.
Yeah.
0788 61 5349.
So when they call that number, they can get in touch with somebody who can
In
connect
Kampala.
you.
And we have other branches in Mbarara and Jinja. You can always get to us through our social media pages, which is LAPAIRE Glasses UG.
LAPAIRE Glasses UG. Do you also have one on Facebook? Do you have a Facebook account?
Yes, it
What
is
about
the same.
Twitter?
Yes, we do.
The same.
Yeah.
LAPAIRE Glasses.
At LAPAIRE Glasses.
All right. You just type in those 2 words, you get in touch with these people. They're doing an incredible things. I think it's so important for us to have these conversations. Sometimes you bring such special people like our friend right here who is the optometrist. You know, she's called Mercy, far away from Kenya. And I like Kenyans. Kenyans are good people. Very professional and on time. Thank you for keeping time. You kept time.
Thank you.
All right, now, this is it. I call this a wrap. I would love to thank my incredible team that are doing all this incredible magic. This is Hammam Spa and Salon. It's a very beautiful place, very inviting and comforting. Well, until we meet next time with another incredible set of guests, this has been Chilling and I'm Drago. We are out of here. Bye and have a good evening.